Will be on this quiz right here. It looks very similar to this, okay? It's at least number 1 and number 1. Basically, it looks exactly like number 1. Identify the transformation used to create triangle. W, X, Y. That's your image then. Okay, this is your pre. So identify the transformation. So let's take a vertex, this vertex, and this vertex, the original vertex. 2, 2 won't help, okay? So let's avoid 2, 2, sorry. Let's do W. W is corresponding to S. The vertex corresponds, all right? So that is -8, -8, 5. This is 5, -8. So it is rotation. Therefore, this is a rotation of 90 degrees, 0, 90 here, clockwise, or 270 counterclockwise. Whichever one you use would be correct. Okay, that's my work. I'm erasing it. Okay, B, reflect triangle. You need to read this triangle here. S to T to S to T to V and back over X2. X2, here's X, here's 2. Okay, that's X2. So right there, that's your mirror. Okay, X2, reflect over that. So that's 4 over right there. V. No, they say label the triangle A, B, C. So this is S, T, and V. So they want S to be A. Okay, let's just put V here and then go back later and change it to A, B, C, all right? And then here, 4, 4, that's T, 7, right there, S. All right. Oops. When you're doing the test, I need that X, 2 in there, okay? Okay, then you connect the dots, and then let's go back and erase S. S is A. Erase S. You put letter A. T, you put B. And V, you put C. Make sure you do this. Don't leave the original, because it says to label the new triangle that. All right? Write a congruent statement. This is a statement. This is congruent angles. Congruent side. Side is the same thing as they use the word line right here, okay? Anything they use the word line, same thing as side. Okay, we know congruent angles. Congruent angle, I need 1. Okay, you know what, on the test, just do, I need one with 3. Now you don't need to do all 3. I would like all 3 to be written this way, but I need at least 1 where you do angle W, X, Y is congruent. This is the congruent sign right here. Okay, angle, this is to angle. Okay, X is congruent to angle T. So S, T, V. Check and make sure S corresponds to W and V corresponds to Y. Okay, so they all correspond to each other. We're in good position. Okay, all the other ones you can do the shortcut. All right, So we got angle X and angle S. Angle T, I mean, you got X and T done, right? X and T, they're done. Okay, so you do angle W is congruent to angle S. And angle Y is congruent to angle V. Now this is the side, congruent side. Let's put the sides in. There's 3 sides to this, right? Erase, erase. Okay, side. Side ST is congruent to SWX. Same order, S corresponds to W. Okay, and then TV XY congruent to XY. WY SV. Okay, like that. Alright. Now congruent statement, just basically saying that triangle, you need to use that symbol that I just put right here, the symbol. Triangle WXY is congruent to triangle W corresponds to S, X corresponds to T, Y corresponds to V, like that. Okay, I'm just making sure you choose number that corresponds to each other. Okay. The transformation occurred on the graph above. Okay, it went from, this is the original if you have it. The original, this is the pre. The reason I know it's pre because the letters are for each dot. Here, this is the image, that's the letter on each one. Okay, so now what transformation occurred? It went from right here and here, looks like it's a rotation, right? Yep, it's 1 and -4, and this is 1 and 4. Yeah, rotation of 180 degrees clockwise. I'm just checking. On your test, you need to check too. Rotation of 180 degrees clockwise. You can use counterclock, it's the same thing. It's all congruent lines. Okay, let's see, congruent line segment. Okay, congruent line segments. Okay, W is congruent to BC. BC is congruent to W. X is congruent to BCD. CD is congruent to X. Okay. Y is congruent to GE. DE is congruent to Y. Z congruent to BE, so BE is congruent to Z. Okay, now make sure you know how to do this. Right here, 100% on the test. Okay. Reflect triangle, quadrilateral BCDE, this one, over Y1. Okay, Y1. This is Y. Oops. This is Y, and then go to 1 right here. Reflection is just counting, right? 3, 3 from the reflection line, Y1. 3, 3 right here. And then D is 6, 6 right there. 6, 6 right there. And then connect the dots. Do we label any variable? No, it didn't say to label A, B, C, D or whatever. Okay, this one. What transformation occurred? Looks like a rotation, right? Here to here. That's the same one. So that's 4 and 8. This is 8 and 4. Yep, rotation of 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, rotation of 90 degrees. Clockwise around the origin. Oh, I forgot to put around the origin. Around the origin. List all the congruent line segments. Oh my gosh. Okay, which one's congruent? Okay. Let's think about this. Okay, because it's 90 degrees, this is 1, 3, right? 3, 1, so it's 1, 3. And this is 6, 1, so 1, 6. So these are congruent right here. And this one is congruent to this one. So list them all. Let's see. PQ is congruent to E. This one here, QR, is congruent to F. Okay. Let's go around this. This one is next, therefore that one is it. RT is congruent to A. And the next one is B. MT is congruent to B. Okay, then MN is congruent to C. And one last one. This one is same as this one. NP is congruent to D. Line segment on these. Okay. Rotate the image 270 clockwise around the origin. Oh, good luck. Okay, 270, this number switches. So here is the original, that's the pre. 270, that's 0, 90. Counter or clockwise? Clockwise. So right here. It's going to be right there. So let's switch the number. Let's start with P. For 8, so 8, 4. Oh, that's 8, 3. 8, 4, right here, negative 4. 8, negative 8, negative 4. Okay, this is 1, 6. 6, negative 6, negative 1. This is 1, 3. 3, 1. This is 4, 2. 2, negative 4. This is 7, 3. 3, 7. Last one is 7, 6, negative 7, negative 6. Right, 7, 6, yeah. That doesn't look right. It just does not. I'm missing something. Anyways, let's just negative 7, 6. So 6, 6, negative 7 right That's more like it. There you go. Congruent shapes and sides of our ruler. We did this one. Okay, explain without graphing. That won't be on your test, but your quiz, but it'll be on your test. Explain how you would graph 90 degrees, how you would graph. One of them 90 degrees. Okay, let's do this one. It's not going to be on there. Okay, this one will be though. So triangle ABC is formed with 2, 2, that's A, 6, 2, that's B, 6, 8, and that's C. Okay, I'll label the coordinate ABC. Let's be reflected over -1. Okay, reflected over -1. X, X, X. Here's X, -1 right there. Draw the reflection line. You have to draw that line on your test, okay? 3, 3 over. 7, 7 over. And the other one is 3, 7, 7 over also. Okay, did it say to label this anything? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this as A, B, C, and they want to label this what? A, B, C. A is N, B is M, A is N, B is M, and C is P. Yep, use your eraser. Hopefully you have a pencil. Identify the congruent angles. Okay, the only thing that's not here that's on the test is write a congruent statement. Write a statement, okay? When it says a congruent statement, it's saying you're just writing triangle P, M, and P is congruent to triangle. M is B, N is A, B, A, C. That's a congruent statement, okay? Congruent angles. Angle M is congruent to angle B. Okay, let's write one with the letters. Let's start with P here. P. So therefore this is C. And then N. And therefore this is A. That's one of them. All in the test, I want one of them like that. So I hope you watch the video. Angle M, angle N is congruent to angle A. And your last angle P is congruent to angle C. Congruent sides. Okay, sides. PM is congruent to CB. MN is congruent to BA. Okay, PN is congruent to CA. Okay, now rotate this ABC, this one, 90 degrees clockwise, 0, 90. So around the origin, notice they put around the origin. Draw and label the triangle. This, make sure you explain how to make sure you know how to explain the process of the rotation. Okay, make sure you know how. Okay, rotate first, you'd identify the quadrant. Second, you would identify all the ordered pair, that's 6 and 2, and then graph it by flipping the numbers. Okay. Instead of 6, 2, you do 2, 6, 2, 6. That was wrong the first time. And this one is 2, 2. Still say 2, 2. The other one is 6, 8. Goes 8, 6. Okay, that is a rotation of 90 degrees. But then they say label it this, right? Oh, I should have put the letters. This is 6, 2, 2, 6. That's B. 2, 2 is A, and that's C. Okay, so label it, instead of A, B, C, label it H, J, K. H is A, B, C. K is C. And J, B is J. Okay, and you guys know how to do this, right? Okay, solve for Y. This is 100% will be on there. Solve for Y. Times it by C, times it by C, right? I do Tisson. This looks familiar, you guys. Okay, you want the letter of the variable Z. There's a plus here. So you have to make 0 by minus that. Okay, that's Z equals to WC minus X and Y. That's your answer. Find P. Let's get rid of the W times W. Uh-oh, my husband's home. R equals ZW. Okay, there's a plus. Do not touch this. Minus R minus R. PM equals to 2W minus R. Okay, we want to get rid of, you want P, so get rid of the M. It's time, divide by M. Divide all by M. So you get P equals to 2W minus R over M. Okay. Here, find X. So you want this. There's a plus. You need to make it equal to 0 minus 4y minus 4y. 3x equals to m minus 4y. Divide by 3. X equals to m over 3, like that, right? Want to find t. There's no adding, so you don't minus. This is all times, all divide. Divide all of them by RD and M. Divide this by RD and M. Cancels out. I have left T equals to N RDM. Okay, and same thing. Find D, find Y. This one's D you should be able to do. You want Y, so this is a plus, so you make, if there's a plus, you make 0, okay? There's no more plus, so don't make any more zeros. Divide by 4. M minus 3x all over 4. Okay? And then I have this one in another video. I recorded this second.